Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and I'm here with a first impressions video of 6 bangers from the house of Dapper, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about their sale at the end, so let's get this show on the road. The first one I want to start off with is one that I think a lot of people have been waiting for a long time, so I figured let's just go ahead and start off with this one first, and it's going to be Dapper's version of Nishani Annie. So I think everyone kind of already knows what this is. It is a warm, spicy vanilla fragrance, or at least that's what it pulls on my skin. I know you guys can read the notes, so I'm not going to read them to you, but obviously it's a very vanillic fragrance. That's what people like about it. Vanilla is a people-pleasing note, obviously. Once you kind of warm it up with cardamom, patchouli, Turkish rose, make it a little spicy with the pink pepper. It's a really nice fragrance, and this pulled nice and warm off of my skin, really people-pleasing, came off really pleasant. It was just a really nice, pleasant, cold weather fragrance that honestly everyone's going to love. So in terms of being a huge people-pleaser, out of all of the ones that I'm going to talk to you about, I think this is the one that's going to be universally loved. I don't think anyone's going to dislike it. Fully unisex. Again, I don't think that it has an age, gender, anything. Very much gonna be a people pleaser. Next. So another one that a lot of people have been waiting for, which probably not that long because the actual fragrance came out really recently, is going to be Byron's Black Dragon. And this one is pretty unique. On the top it has mango, pineapple, honey, and it does come off pretty sweet. But once you wait for the dry down, you're gonna get a much warmer fragrance. You're gonna get that bourbon vanilla. You have warmer notes like amber, sandalwood, cigar. I mean, honestly, it's smooth. Sandalwood smooths everything out. You got some patchouli in here. What that's all gonna blend into be is just gonna be a really warm fragrance that's got just that upper class of the bourbon vanilla, which by the way smells phenomenal in this. It's really funny because I sprayed this on paper and it just kind of stayed honey and the mango and the pineapple for a lot of the time, but on my skin, oh, those warm notes were coming out and they smelled so good. So this one was very, very different on skin and paper. Obviously everything is, but I will say that all of these came off significantly different than paper and on skin, and I'll tell you which one was the most different. But this one, yeah, it pulled nice and warm, and again, that bourbon vanilla really was shining off of my skin, and I liked it a lot, you know. On paper, I thought it was nice, but when I wore it, I'm glad that I, tried it on skin before I really gave it a judgment, because it was nice, and again, another compliment getter. So my first impression of this, another win. Not my favorite, though. I'm gonna reveal my favorite one at the very end of this video. Next. So let's move on to another one from the same house that is going to be spicy, sexy, very different, very unique to me, and it's going to be Byron the Chronic. So spicy, it's got cinnamon, pepper, it kind of smooths out with some musk, some sandalwood. It's got a little bit of leather and some patchouli. I don't get a ton of leather in this though. I will tell you that, I love leather, but I don't feel like I pull too much leather from this. It's gonna be more of the cinnamon and the musk, that sort of thing that you're gonna pull. It's gonna, obviously, people are going to like it, but this is definitely very unique. They won't have smelled anything like it. This one's very unique to my nose. And on paper, it's really funny. I kind of got like a grape soda vibe, which I've never smelled in anything before. I haven't smelled Dunhill Icon, so I know everyone says it about that. But I thought it was kind of crazy, so I asked someone about it, and they're like, yeah, just spray it on your skin. It's going to be different. Just wait for the dry down, and it is different. Going to be really unique, though, still. So that's the Chronic. Okay, so I think all of these were ones that people were waiting for. This one, again, just came out, so it's going to be Creed Aventus 10th Anniversary, Dapper style. And this is the one that was significantly different on my skin and on paper. On paper, super fruity, really super fruity. Like, it was more than just like pineapple and bergamot. It was just a super fruity fragrance, and I was like, it's good, but I put it on skin and patchouli came out, which you guys know I love patchouli. The patchouli came out, it was so rich, and the birch came out and the juniper berries, and it smelled really, really good. So again, really different on skin and paper. Out of all of them, this is the one that had the biggest difference on skin and paper, other than the last one, but we'll talk about that in a second. But again, also really big sillage. All of them are. The one that has the biggest, in my opinion, I'll tell you it's gonna be about a minute or two here. Next. All right, so another new one, another banger. I'm gonna stop introducing them like that. It's gonna be Byron Moolah Rouge Extreme, which I liked a lot. If you guys have tried Moolah Moolah, to me it's similar, but there's like berries, strawberries, raspberries, berries on the top that give this a tarty feel. And not tarty like late, I mean like tart, like a tartiness. Like it's tart. If you like that sort of vibe, I think this will be your thing. I think it's nice, and I think it's a really nice one for cold weather because it is really, really strong. And when I say strong, I sprayed this on the sweater, and it was 2 sprays, by the way. I kind of hung the sweater up behind my door. That stayed for, I don't know. Well, I mean, I do know. It stayed for over a week because I washed it at the 1 week mark because I wasn't gonna wear it. I like to have a different fragrance on every day, and I would have had to wear it the same one several times. You know I don't wear the same one twice in a week, guys. Come on, get out of here. But it smelled really good, but it's super strong. With this one, just like Moolah Moolah, this is a 2 spray maximum. It's a very strong one. It is gonna get you compliments, but do not choke anybody out. That's very aggressive, a very aggressive move. Next. So on this one is my absolute favorite, but on paper, I liked it. Not loved it, just liked it. It's going to be Nishani Fan Your Flame, which, by the way, has never been on my radar. Off of my skin, you get the rum, you get the coconut, cloves, all really good notes, but you also get freshness that stays throughout the life of the fragrance. Let's talk about the life of the fragrance. I know these are just first impressions, but I did wear this one to work and got a ton of compliments on it. That is why it's my favorite. Here's why I got compliments on it. Because it lasted my entire shift, even though I sprayed it an hour before I got to work. And it lasted when I got home, so my cousin actually told me that I smelled really good. So that is 10 hours that it projected off of me and smelled really good. Because again, the Dapper version has a little bit of freshness to it. I think when you add a little freshness to a warm fragrance, it makes it really versatile. And it just makes it super pleasant, and it makes it to where everyone is going to like it. And I got really good compliments through masks at work. Through masks, I was told I smelled really good. Through and distancing, because we're distancing, because, well, you should be. It smells so good. It smells so good. Buy this. Let's talk about the discount though. So for the month of December, Dapper is running a 10% off your whole order all month. So from now until the 31st of December, you get 10% off of every order. I will link the discount code down below. I will link the Dapper website and Facebook group and everything down below. Check them out if you want to try any of these fragrances. Again, pick up Fan Your Flames, guys. It's so good. I love it. I love it the most. Again, it was huge difference on paper and skin, but it's just so good. As always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. No.